everybody and welcome to a new little video here on my channel. Today I'm having my July, June, just the last month latest current favorites for you. So basically it's just a current beauty favorites video where I just wanted to add a few pieces which I'm especially loving lately, and I'm saying beauty favorites because it's just a few bits and bobs which I have tried newly lately and I just wanted to tell you all about because they are amazing. I have only like makeup items here today and only one which is not necessarily makeup-y, so I'm going to start with that one, and I got that for my birthday from a good friend of mine, and we just somewhere talked about sunscreen for the face because I said the normal sunscreen I always have kind of breakouts and my face skin just cannot deal with it. So if you remember that, and went into Rituals and got me the Ritual of Karma Sun Protection Face Cream, which is also anti-aging, water resistant and has an advanced protection system. So this is the SPF 30, which is quite nice. I think there's actually one which is a 50. 30 is a good thing to start with. Now I'm using this now for a few days on a regular basis. Most of the time, or all the time, I'm using my normal moisturizer, eye cream, everything I normally use, and then I put that on top, and I did not have a single problem with my skin or anything. No breakouts, no irritation, no redness, nothing. No burnt skin from the sun, nothing. I really am impressed by this product because it's just a SPF 30. I say just, even though I remember a time when I was a child that when 30 was quite high, but nowadays you really need a little bit more, and I'm quite fierce and I'm getting burned quite quickly, so I tend to use a 50 rather than a 30. But I did not have a single problem with this product. I really like it. It's amazing underneath the makeup and I really enjoy using this. So quickly, the packaging says Sun Protection Face Cream SPF 30, high protection. Apply generously before going into the sun. Repeatedly, regularly, especially after sweating, swimming or toweling. So that's something you cannot do when you put a full face of makeup on top of it to reapply it. But when you're on holiday or something like that, of course reapplying sunscreen is always something you should do, especially if you go swimming or toweling or something like that, just like this little packaging says. Highly recommend this, that you try it out. In here are 15 ml, so that's a good amount of product. I don't know how much this costs because it was a present, but I mentioned it to be a good value for the money because the friend I got it from is nobody who splurges and throws money out of the window. So really like this. Thanks a lot to the friend I got it from for gifting it to me because I'm very impressed, I'm very happy, and I'm loving it a lot. Okay, now on to the makeup products I have. I have a good selection, most of them more like high-end-ish products, but I'm starting with the one which is not that high-end, and it's actually a product I did not like at all in the beginning, and this is from the latest Tanya Burr Cosmetics collection from I don't know how this was called, the latest one with mascara, the eyeliner and this product. This is now the Selfie Sculpt Eyebrow Pencil, and I got this, I have absolutely no idea which colour. I think the dark one. I always go more for the dark ones rather than the lighter ones because I have naturally quite dark hair and dark brows. I did not wear it today. Today I wear the Tanya Burr Cosmetics brow palette. I don't know exactly how it's called, but there's a brow palette from Tanya Burr Cosmetics. This is what I'm wearing today, but with this you get a little brush on the one side and then it's an eyebrow pencil on the other side. And I really did not appreciate this product, not nearly enough, when I newly got this. The first few days, it is actually the first brow pencil I'm really using, so I say it's due to that fact that I did not really like it at first, that I just wasn't used to using a brow pencil, but now I love it just so much. The downside is that this little brush is already so dirty. I don't know exactly, I tried to clean it but it does not really come off, so I don't know if that's just a problem with this brush, but because I brush my brows before I apply the pencil, and then afterwards, because it just makes the brows look perfect. Even though I maybe apply too much of the product on one side or the other side, it also always just puts the product where it's supposed to be. It makes the brow just look natural but still defined and pretty, and I just really like it. Highly recommend this product. It's definitely an amazing pricing, because the brand itself is always amazingly priced. I really like this. Can only recommend this product. Very nice. Okay, and then I think I'm going on to this product, which is something which you can get probably since 5 years or something, but I only recently got it because the price point is nothing you just buy, isn't it? It's by the brand Estee Lauder, and Estee Lauder is never cheap. It's definitely a high-end brand. And this now is the Bronze Goddess Powder Bronzer. It's a classic. You definitely have heard about it from some other YouTuber, and I at first another product I have not been using it so much when I first got it, because I just did not get the hang of it. But what I'm doing, and what helped me a lot to get into the product and to use it correctly and make it look pretty, I'm wearing it today. Don't know, I did not use it too heavily handed today, is to use a bigger, very fluffy like powder brush with it, and it makes it so much easier to apply it, to blend it, to make it look natural and pretty. The brush which comes with the little product, so this is how it looks. It's quite big compared to my face. It's really big, and there's a brush which comes with it. There's a nice mirror in there, by the way. It's like a little, kind of a little flat kabuki, and I tried to use this one at first because I always give the brushes which come with the product the chance of being the brush I want to use with the product, but I find it quite hard to blend with a brush like that, and that's why I had a problem with this bronzer at first, because I just could not deal with it and it never looked good. And then I started to using the powder brush from Exo Beauty, which is quite big, quite longly bristled brush, and it's so nice to just blend it and put it everywhere. It's just perfect, and the product itself is very pretty. It's a little bit, it definitely gives you a nice glow, so that's not a matte bronzer. It has quite a strong, if you look into the pan, it's quite strong shimmer to it, but it doesn't show up too much. It's just a nice glow you get from the product. When it comes to the price point, I would say I do not recommend it, but if you have the money, I get it. What are you thinking about? It's so worth the money. If it makes you happy, it's worth the money, and if you use it. And I don't know how much use get out of this, because I do not have it too long now. It's quite new to my collection, but there are 21 grams in here, and I imagine it to be a product which you will have quite long, because you do not need too much, and I just really love it. I recommend it if you can afford it. If not, I recommend that you save for it. But of course there are bronzers out there which are more affordable and still amazing, but I'm so happy that I got it and I love it. Okay, another product which is definitely not affordable at all is this little NARS duo I got. This is the first ever product I got from the brand NARS. It's a little eyeshadow duo, and this is in the color Isolde, which is the most amazing little duo. So you have a very nice golden shimmery shade and a very nice bronzy shimmer shade, and they are so pigmented. It's really, I'm never ever touching, it's hardly even touching the shades, and you have a lot of pigment on. It makes it quite hard to use them, because the pigmentation is so strong that it's sometimes even hard to not apply way too much. They are nicely blendable, but not as nice as some others are. So blendability wise, they are not the best product I ever used. But with that pigmentation, I cannot imagine to make a product as pigmented as these are and nicely blendable at the same time. They're very soft, very smooth. It's just so nice to use these. And when it comes to blending, you just will need a little bit of a transition shade, something neutral, something flesh toned or something like that. A good base shadow on to make it easier to blend them. I love the packaging, even though it's not easy to care for, to make it, to have a good looking thing. I don't remember the price point of this, but it's definitely nothing you just buy if you have a normal budget. I don't know how much there's in here when it comes to grams. but I'm sure, oh here, 4 grams. I don't know if they are 2 times 4 for every shadow or 2 times 2, but I imagine because you need the least amount of shadow to create an amazing eyeshadow look, so I imagine this to be in your makeup drawer forever, or for the longest time, even though it says 24 months of use. But it's an eyeshadow, how can that go out of date? I don't know. I'm just the biggest fan of that, and whenever I have some money left I will try to check out a few more of these and maybe get some others of the eyeshadow juice from NARS. Okay, and then last but not least I have a paint pot here, which is also the first paint pot I ever got from MAC. And this is a classic again on YouTube, and this is Painterly, which is the loveliest base, the loveliest flesh tone cream eyeshadow pot ever. So this is from the Pro Longwear collection, and this is, yeah, the Painterly paint pot. It's something you will definitely have heard over the last 10 years of YouTube, I don't know. It's just a classic, which I had my eyes on for the longest time either. But again, it's nothing you just go and buy. What I do with that is mainly to use it as a concealer and as an eyeshadow base. Then I put a little bit of powder or a similar coloured eyeshadow on top, and then it's the most amazing thing. It's the great concealer for under the eyes. It doesn't cover everything, but I tried it lately because I saw it on some YouTube video and I love it. So MAC Painterly Paint Pot, it's something you will always get use out of, and something which will not sit on your makeup table unused because it's an all-rounder. It's a concealer, it's an eyeshadow base, it's an eyeshadow on itself, it's just amazing. Love the very smooth and very soft texture of it, and I love the pigmentation of it, I love the colour of it. The formula is definitely very, very nice, and I don't even know how much it costed me. So whenever that happened, when I don't think, oh god, that was so expensive, why did I spend that? Did it happen once? I'm very happy that I'm having it, and I do not regret getting it, and I highly recommend that you get this or a similar one which fits your skin tone a little bit better. Also amazing when you create a little bit of a more colourful eyeshadow look, because it's so easy to correct all the things which did not went the way you wanted to. I'm still not sure which brush goes best with it. I'm using my double-ended paddle brush by Exo Beauty, the smaller end always, to apply it. It's amazing to use with a finger either. You can pat it on and then apply a little bit of setting powder on top. It looks amazing. So yes, these has been my beauty favourites. It's not too much. It's a lot of high-end or high-endish products. It's only 5 little bits, but considering that I'm doing this for 2 months, but I just kind of stuck to the same products over and over again lately, and these are the only additions which are new to my routine, which I use every day or every other day or more often. Really love this. All of them amazing. And yes, this has been my little video for today. A shorty but a goodie, I hope, and I hope that you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear which products you have new in your collection. Tell me which fashion items are your favorites, or which sneakers you got new, something like that. Tell me your favorites of the last month or your current favorites. What products are you using every day and you could not live without at the moment? And if you have any of these products and what you think about it. And if you have a darker skin tone than me, which product are you using instead of the Painterly paint pot? That would be very interesting for me and for many others, I bet. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked the video, and I hope that you will have a wonderful time. And I will see you next week. Take a wonderful time. What? Take care and have a wonderful time, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Bye.